We are the Nerd Eternal Network.
Alright, welcome back everybody.
Hello.
Hope everybody had a good couple of weeks. Does everybody remember where we were at?
Something was on fire.
Alright, welcome back
Hang on
everybody.
just a second, I got the... There we go. Alright.
And I know that because I'm looking at a building that's on fire.
It is
We
indeed.
almost killed a bunch of people.
Yep. Recluse crushed the dude's hands as a preventative measure.
Still waiting for the Zord to show up though. Apparently at this point.
We also found out that Unison is super shady.
What? There's nothing shady about Unison.
And he doesn't have Zords, which sucks. Kind of damn Sentai warrior don't have a Zord.
The kind that are on a budget. Now calm down.
That's true. Tattooed teenage alien fighters of Beverly Hills did not have giant robots. And that was the lowest budget Power Ranger knockoff I ever saw.
Which is
Yeah.
important.
You need to watch Akiba Ranger.
What the hell wants that on the team? You want something with Zords, damn it. Even G-Force had like a fiery phoenix or something. You got squat.
Anyway, burning building.
Burning building. Alright. So yeah, you interrupted a fight between the mutant defense militia and a villain team whose names I have completely forgotten. Did I give the team a name?
No,
I
because
don't think
no
so.
team gets the name in this city.
We have a name?
Y'all are the Unknowns. I mean the villain group. I remember their individual names, but not what...
Yeah, I don't think you gave him a name.
Okay. It may have just been three villains known to work together as opposed to a, organized team with a logo and stuff. That's it. Y'all's next job is to come up with a logo for your team. That'll only take to the end of the campaign. So anyway, you interrupted a fight between these two. The militia had tracked these guys down because they have a record of attacking mutants. And yeah, in the fight, one of the villain group, known as the Sunslinger, was taking a shot at Siphon. Recluse knocked him out of the way, and the apartment building caught the blast instead. Sunslinger is laying unconscious behind a garbage truck with his hands crushed. Was it Smokescreen?
Yes.
Got Super Mario'd by Launch and is over here in the alleyway underneath her. Recluse had already gone into the building, or were you on top of the building?
I'd gone into the building.
Okay. A couple of members of Unison were running up to the building. Todd was moving up to the building. The militia had cleared out via some sort of shadow gateways that Grim Noir can generate. And one member of the villain team, Miss Rad, had run off.
Yeah. And I have a copy chasing her discreetly. So I had one run over and jump in a dumpster.
Did we actually put him on a dumpster somewhere, or did we just say
We
he
have
was
not. That's why I'm saying it now.
Okay.
I can pull a copy real quick and throw the token down. Oh wait, are the new tokens in?
Oh yeah! I actually have properly
I
colored
need to be
tokens for
given
your guys
access
now.
to the new tokens. Because I just realized there's a blue-black background to this one.
Okay, so this one here behind the truck needs to be just needs to be deleted, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you basically moved him. He basically moved around
No,
to the dumpster.
this is another member of Unison has plopped down beside him and then ran to the dumpster, and is now
Which
using
member?
the overshield, the purple one.
You don't have to tell me the colors anymore. I've got the tokens labeled.
Oh, nice.
Yay! Alright, let's put a little token on him so we know he's not just standing there. We'll put the ninja mask.
Oh, I do not have access to adjust that token. But we can deal with that later.
Oh, yeah, I've just got to go in here and give you permission is all. Represents... Alright, now how do I not have... Oh, that's right. You're listed as Tarkio, not as your character's name. Alright, you should be able to move that one now. Let me go get the other two. So anyway, building is burning. Y'all are rushing in to attempt to save screaming civilians. And you are hearing some screams now. The fire has spread with unnatural swiftness.
Spreading almost as if asbestos had just been reinstalled inside the building.
Well, no, asbestos don't burn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
He's actually very good at not burning.
Yeah, it just causes cancer.
Well, don't do that anymore. New improved asbestos.
Alright, so as you're rushing into the building, we're going to handle this as a rather large pyramid test, or rather difficult pyramid test. Where did I put the book? There we go. So each round, you will describe to me what you're doing, how you are trying to get these people out. I am going to go ahead. Let's see. Well, do we need... Let me look at something right quick. Yeah, never mind. We'll stick with the map we're on. Alright, so we're just going to keep the initiative order that we had during the fight. Let me just zip through until we get back to the top of the order. Alright, so the top of the order was launch.
Due to my character being deleted, I am no longer in the turn order.
Just gotta be difficult.
I'm just telling you to keep you informed.
Fine, fine. What was your initiative?
That's a question, Mary Kate.
Alright, give me a roll.
Curses. Alright. That is...
Should be coordination.
It's anywhere close to 8, I'll be happy. Nope. Alright, it's currently on a 6.
Alright, so anyway, we're starting off with launch. Anna, what is your character doing?
I'm going to hop over building number 19 and jump in a window that's not the first floor window. And just like start grabbing people and jumping back out the window.
Okay. This is a 6-story building.
How many floors are consumed?
Right now it looks like the bottom 3 are on fire. At least over here on the left side. It has not. Best you can tell, it hasn't really spread to the right yet.
Can I tell which floor Recluse is on?
Recluse, what floor did you go into?
Let's say the 3rd floor.
Okay. Give me an awareness check, Anna.
Okay.
If we want to simplify it, Novice is also there to just shout which way Recluse went in.
Alright, that'll be fine. So you jump over, you start looking around, and then you see the bright yellow Power Ranger pointing at a busted window. And, you easily assume from that that's where Recluse went. So into the 3rd story window.
Should I go on the 2 or a different floor? Different floor, more people covering more space. Yeah, I'm gonna go on the 2nd floor.
Okay.
How many people can I carry?
So you're in the 3rd floor.
I have a question. So the people touching me hit my life support power.
Uh-huh.
Does that extend to people touching them? Like, can I make like a chain of people going through the building? We're all just holding hands and running, or do they all have to be touching me?
They would all have to be touching you.
Curses.
Because you give them life support, you don't give them the ability to share life support.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it does.
Alright, so Recluse is on 2nd. You said, let's see. Recluse is on the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor?
3rd floor.
Get it right eventually. I'm just going to label. You can give the tokens little nameplates. But instead of your name, I'm going to put what floor you're on.
No. Ignore us. She hurt herself.
Alright, so you jumped over there. Then it's Miss Rad's turn. She continues to run away.
I love you.
Taylor, give me what skills do you have there, Taylorson?
My skills. Wait, hold on. Skills?
Well, the specialties.
Sorry. Mental resistance, martial arts, and investigation.
Alright, give me an awareness investigation to keep up with Miss Rad.
Alright. That's gonna be a whole 15.
Do what?
I have an 8 awareness. My specialty is investigation. So it's a +1 modifier, and I rolled a 6.
Alright. She is trying to be stealthy. But has no particular skill in stealth, so. Yeah, okay. He's keeping up with her pretty good.
Well, my big question is, how do you sneak away from something you don't know where is?
Well, this
Unless she
first
has a power to
round,
protect him.
if she'd had a chance to duck somewhere out of sight,
Okay.
he might have missed her. Myrmidon, what are you doing?
Yeah, probably going through a wall.
Okay, just onto the first floor then.
Yep.
Slide you into this corner. I wonder if it's a load-bearing wall you're taking down. All right, Todd. You go through the window and you appear to be in somebody's little walk-in closet. Or not window, you go that, yeah, through that wall.
Tell them to get out the building over there. Oh, nobody's in there?
No, it's a walk-in closet.
Alright, that worked.
Hang on just a second. See how this will work. Alright, this is going to be a general map of the apartment floor. So Todd, you came in right here at this corner.
Okay.
So like I said, it's like a little walk-in closet. Someone has a whole lot of shoes. Until you're up. Or Unison, whatever. Unit. Whichever one you are.
You make fun of me so much.
No, that was actually just me bungling it.
-2, -1, 3. Alright, I'll pop out Skywatch. How many floors are on the building?
Alright, you're still back here behind the dump, or behind the big truck. You said Skywatch?
Yes.
Put that in control of Tarky. Alright. Now what was your question?
How many floors are on the building?
6.
Alright, but right now, we only have people in the first, second, third.
Correct.
Cool. Unit pops open the communicator. Skywatch will drop and follow Myrmidon. Novice will drop and follow Recluse. And Impulse will drop and hit to the second floor. And they will be basically running through, all the walls, checking where the fire is, where people are, if it's dangerous to open a door. And Unit will be communicating that to the team.
Okay. So this is where the fire's at. This is what we'll call a backdraft.
This is where this is the fastest route to get to this person so we can get them out. This is every room that people are in, as fast as I can.
Okay. How I'm going to allow that to work is every time they try something, I'm going to let that clone of yours assist them.
Okay.
And what is Unit himself doing?
Well, he's having to map out a building, and he's the one telling them everything.
Okay. So he's standing there coordinating.
Yes, because the other three are, unconscious, following people, running through the building in a way that doesn't kill them. And also faster than running, because they can go through walls this way.
Yeah. All right. Smoke screen will remove from the inventory from the initiative because he's out. Sunslinger is out. Remove him from the inventory. Then we are to Recluse on the 3rd floor.
Alright, yeah, I'm basically just ripping down doors and searching for anyone I can find, calling out that I'm here to help, and I can get them out.
All right, so you rip open this first door here.
Alright?
You see a mother putting wet rags over her children's faces. You know, like they're getting ready to make a break for, you know. Yeah. She takes one look at you and screams at the top of her lungs.
No, don't worry. I'm Recluse. I'm with the Unknowns. I'm here to help. I can get
Give
you both.
me, let's see, willpower does social. So give me a willpower roll.
Alright, and I can beat that. Oh. That's an 8.
Alright. Let's see, and Taylor, you had... Are there 2 members of your team running through the building or 3?
There's currently 1 member on each floor that we have a team,
Okay.
that I have a teammate on. So I've got 3, I'm going to say ghosts, even though that's not what they are. 3 ghosts, and there's 3 people. So 1 per floor, 1 per person.
Okay, and I said that you could assist people. So how would you try? How would whichever one is following Recluse try to assist him in this instance?
Novice will become visible. You know, don't worry, ma'am. I'm a member of Unison. Your children may know me. We are here to get everyone out of this burning building in a safe manner.
All right, give me a willpower roll. All right. So you succeed, which gives Zach a 2-point bump.
So that'll be a 10.
Which is... Oh, I was looking at that 8 that I rolled, but it's actually the 400 that I rolled for that one. So Zach had already convinced her pretty well.
And then the child goes, Unison!
But that gets it from a major to a massive. Which reminds me that I need a pen and paper. And I just so happen to keep handy these days. Alright. Alright. So that's 8. Alright, so that is a 10. Alright, so they start funneling out into the hallway. How are you getting them out of the building?
Alright, so is this a door to the fire escape?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Where's the window?
Yeah. Right there.
Yes, yes.
Alright, I just lead them there and knock the door down.
Because just opening it wouldn't be super heroic.
Nope. This building's coming down anyway.
So yeah, that door goes arcing out. You know, you basically just kick it. It goes flying straight out, hits the railing of the fire escape, kind of flips over and spirals down. You hear it clanging on the ground. Alright, she starts rushing her children out of the fire escape.
Mutants are friends too!
He just calls after him, waving.
Alright, on the second floor. Wait a second. How am I back up to launch?
Because Recluse had a 5 in the turn order.
Huh. Hang on just a second.
Did you mean to add a fire counter?
Something got me mixed up. My turn order was... Oh, the counter got messed up or something. Alright, so... She went, Rad went... That's right, I had gotten all the way... I had gotten all the way down to him, that's right.
Yeah, Myrmidon's action was getting into the building.
That's right, because he was further away. So we were back at the top of the order. So yeah, it should be Launch. Alright, Launch, you are inside the building.
Yeah. Okay, quiet. Where exactly did I enter the building from?
Let's see, you said you went into a window, so you'd be right about here if you're looking at the picture of the apartment layout.
Is anybody in this room?
Yes, there's a man on the phone. Apparently, it sounds like he's talking to 911.
Wrap it up, dude. We gotta go.
You're here until the 911 operator that, the superheroes are here, so. But he should probably roll the police out anyway. Or the fire department, rather, out anyway.
Is there anybody else in this apartment?
He tells you, yeah, his wife's in the kitchen, and he kind of runs over to get her.
Alright. Going to lead them out. Can I tell where the fire is in this building? This floor, I guess?
It seems to be mostly in this apartment over on this corner here.
Okay. I'm going to lead them to the window that I came in and, help them onto the fire escape.
Okay. All right. What are you going to do after that?
I'm going to kind of go down the hall. I don't know. Would you check this apartment where the fire's mostly at first or last? Of course. If I open the door, it's going to create a backdrop.
True, but if there's anybody in there, they're
probably already dead.
You gotta check.
Okay, I'm going to go to
Hey,
the
wait. There's a way to check without opening the door.
Okay.
Yeah, you just touched the door and see it was hot.
Oh, I mean, I know that.
Well, I also meant you have a friendly ghost. That we're on communicators, and I'm telling you, you have a friendly ghost.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ask my friendly ghost, then, if there's anybody in the drug lab apartment.
I mean, that's exactly what it looks like.
No, it's labeled drug lab apartment.
Oh shit.
So Skywatch
This is a map I found, so,
Skywatch pops in and looks to see if there's anything in
Alright.
there.
Anna, give me an intelligence roll since you're trying to figure out the best way to go about solving this stuff.
God helpful. Oh, yeah, I thought my intelligence was the
No.
one.
Alright, Taylor, you are assisting, so give an intelligence roll. Okay, how does that... Alright, that one does not count as a success. But really just because I rolled high. basically, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's that you're for this round, you basically stood there thinking about it and talking about it, a little long. Taylor, as you run through there, you see a man unconscious in the kitchen. He seems to still be breathing, but yeah, the apartment is smoked up real bad.
Immediate communication to launch that there is an unconscious person inside.
Alright, moving on. We're going to take Miss Rad out of the order. And Myrmidon, you're up.
And I start searching the lower floor for people.
Alright. Let's see. You search awareness or intelligence.
I'm going to hope awareness.
It probably is. Powers or specialists. Yeah, give me an awareness roll. Wow, my dice don't like y'all tonight.
Oof.
Not that it matters. Alright, so that is a success. You said you beat it by 3, so that's a major. Alright. As you exit, you run through this apartment. This first apartment's empty. The front door is already open. Somebody has already fled. As you begin searching, you just start pushing doors in.
Yep.
So you find a family in, let's see, this badly burned one. They come rushing out. You find an old man and his wife in this next apartment. They are startled to see you, but seem to recognize you from TV, so they don't freak out completely. Alright. And the way we're doing this test is you need 3 massive successes to basically get everybody cleared out, or get the fire taken care of, however it is you're trying to, succeed. So you've already got one, and Todd's got a major. And 2 majors would stack up into a massive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I have supported him?
Yeah, actually, because you could be directing him more quickly towards the actually occupied.
When you said major, I'm like, oh, he already maxed that out. There's no need for me to assist.
All right, that bumps it up to a major. He is to a massive. That's fire, man. That'll take as long as I was thinking. And let's see. Then it's your actual turn, Taylor. But really, your guys aren't doing anything but assisting, so I guess your initiative order doesn't matter a whole lot.
No, I've kind of removed myself from direct action to make sure the others succeed.
So you're playing support.
Yeah. Making sure everyone has all the information they need to not die in a fire.
Alright. So that's been 2 rounds. So the fire gets bigger. Which is only significant in that it means the difficulty is going to inch up. So you're not technically on a time limit, but the more rounds it takes you, the harder and harder it's going to get.
Until eventually we'll be failing no matter what we roll.
Basically. Because, eventually the building's just going to burn down. Alright. Well, that will happen after Recluse's turn. Recluse, what you doing now?
I'm actually. How smoky is it right now?
Let's see, you're on the 3rd floor. It's not too bad on the 3rd floor. You see some smoke coming out of this apartment here. Out from under the door.
Alright, hey, Novice, can I get some intel on it if anybody's in this room right here?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. He runs in. And he looks around as best he can.
You find one guy here basically shouting at somebody to hurry up. And Recluse, you hear some mumbling through the door.
Alright,
Novice, when you get into this bedroom here, you have a guy shuffling wads of cash into a duffel bag.
Unit contacts Recluse. Hey, yeah, it's the 2 guys getting out are currently hoarding money while getting out. It's possible criminal activity. They got that much money if they're trying to shuffle it into a duffel bag. They didn't put it in the bank, but I've got no proof. Get them out.
yeah. Recluse hammers on the door a couple times. Not hard enough to break it down. Just yells, I'm here to help. Don't shoot. Don't scream. Don't try to kill me. And then yanks open the door.
Give me willpower, because this is social again.
I do have pretty good charisma for a horrible spider monster.
Yep. You know what? You make a valid point, though. You are a horrible spider monster. Let me look at your sheet right quick. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Misunderstood monster. Give yourself a determination point.
What'd you say?
Telling Recluse to give himself a determination point. As I am activating his misunderstood monster.
I don't like that. But I do like the determination point. I'll need those. I'm stockpiling them.
So that'll basically pump my roll up to an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this guy screams and pulls a gun on you and fires.
Ah, crap.
Let me look up. Let's see. Soldier, no, ain't that good. Thug, that'll work. Coordination of 2. Alright.
Nope.
Alright, you dodge out of the way.
I said I'm here to help.
He starts screaming at his buddy, "One of the superheroes is here! We're busted, man! We're busted!"
Dude, I don't care. I'm just here to get you out of the fire. Whatever you're doing, none of my business.
What kind of lame ass superhero is you?
The kind that don't have time to get in a gunfight in a burning building while they're civilians.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what helps get them out of burning building? Fire.
Being beaten unconscious?
Webs and throwing them.
Fire tends to run people out of stuff.
So you're saying the big horrible spider monster should pick up a burning piece of furniture and chase people out of the building with it?
Yeah.
It would be an ironic reversal.
It worked.
Yeah, reverse of all the times I pick up furniture.
With switches and pitchforks, running the norms out. That makes perfect sense. I like it. Let's do it.
I'm just gonna try and get. Go ahead.
Anna, you're up.
Okay. Going to go into this apartment and pick up the guy that. What's his name? What's his name, Zach?
Novice.
Novice saw and told me about.
novice or yeah.
But
Unit will infer that busting out a window will create less backdraft into the building, as the apartment we're currently on has a window to the fire escape.
I think it means right here.
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna pick up a random piece of furniture and chuck it out the window.
Okay. It shatters. You feel air moving in or out. Air moving around anyway.
I'm just gonna pick up the guy that's unconscious and ask Novice if there's anyone else in the apartment.
There's no one else currently in the apartment.
And I'm just gonna carry him to the next apartment instead of taking him down and coming back in.
Alright, you just got him thrown over one shoulder.
Yep.
Ready?
Alright, and that floor is clear of people?
Oh, nice.
No, that apartment over here is clear, people.
Just the apartment, okay.
Yeah, then y'all are moving over.
Then I'm gonna go to the adjoining one.
Okay.
That's the highest risk of catching fire, if it's not already.
No, it hasn't. The fire seems to be contained to basically on any of the floors. Basically, these two. It's like it hit that side of the building and has been. Where's my camera? Been running up that side of the building, but hasn't gotten deep into the building yet.
Okay. As I'm in the hallway, do I see like a fire alarm or anything?
Yes, but the fire alarm is already going.
Oh, okay.
And while you see some sprinklers gone off in some places, they don't seem to be working everywhere. It's like there's sprinklers in the hallways, but you haven't run into any in the actual apartments.
Okay. Then onward to this one.
To which one? Okay. Alright. Give me strength as you're picking this guy up and carrying him around. Oops, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's put the jack the difficulty up. Okay. So, carrying him slows you down a little bit, but... Taylor, as you're running through... How are you assisting her in this particular instance?
I mean, if she's getting a person out, I would literally just be scouting other apartments or people to help speed up the process.
Okay. In that case, give me a willpower. If you're talking, maybe you're talking to these people. Okay, that's a marginal. That's still enough to get a bump. So that does make it a moderate. So that makes this round a moderate success. 2 of those will become a major. 2 majors become, yada yada yada. Myrmidon on the first floor. Todd?
Yep.
You're up.
Yeah, I'm still doing the same thing I was doing before. I'm trying to clear out that floor.
Alright, give me you want to use awareness to find where the people are? Do you want to use willpower to, basically talk them into moving in an orderly fashion and,
Yeah, I'm just trying to find folks.
Okay. Give me an awareness.
An impulse will help him out on this if possible.
Oh yeah, you got one in there assisting him, so. Alright, so you give him a 2 bump, so his 9 becomes an 11.
Ups it from a moderate to a major.
Yep, that becomes a major. Alright, so I got a major there.
So we've got 2 massives, a major, and a moderate.
Yeah, you got 2 of the massives you need, and now you got a major and a moderate working up towards the next massive.
So 1 more moderate will make 2 majors, which will make a massive.
Right.
Alright.
Recluse, we're back to you.
Okay, this guy's not gonna listen to reason. I'm just gonna web pull the gun out of the guy's hand and use my second attack just to tackle him.
Okay.
And is it a coordination or a strength roll to pull something from their hands? I forget.
It's coordination. That one would be coordination or strength, whichever is lower.
Alright, so it would be coordination. So, got a 9.
And I want to say his coordination was a 2. Yeah, no problem. You yanked the gun out of his hand and tackled him to the ground.
Awesome.
Well, I guess the tackle should technically be a second attack. But...
I'll go ahead and roll for that.
Let's see, what's his strength? Yeah, you tackle him to the ground.
I'm trying to help you, you idiot! I don't care about what you're doing in here as long as you're not trying to, butcher somebody.
As you're saying this, his friend comes running out of the bedroom. Duffel bag kind of, strapped over his shoulder. He looks surprised, but he don't slow down. He just sort of hurdles the both of you and runs out the door.
Alright, get off the other guy and just push him towards the door. Go.
Yeah, he starts running too.
And now Recluse has a gun.
Spider with a gun.
On top of two grenade launchers stashed at Launch's apartment.
How did I not know about that?
It was before you joined the game.
Right, but I've been stalking all of you.
You didn't know about it because either I had forgotten
Under her bed.
that's where he was stashing them, or either he hadn't mentioned it to me, or I had forgotten that's where he was stashing them. I knew he had them somewhere, but
She has them stuffed in between the mattresses.
that is the lumpiest bed I've ever seen. No wonder she doesn't sleep in it.
Alright, and if I still have an action left this turn, I'm going to start laying down a web line along the middle of the hallway towards the fire escape.
Okay. Basically, and let's see, the floor you're on is getting with this door here open, it's getting smokier. So yeah, you're basically giving a line that even if they can't see very well, they can grab it and follow it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or worst case scenario, they clothesline themselves with it.
I'm laying it directly across on the floor,
So they can trip over it.
so they can see it.
Anyway, you got people pouring out of the other apartments. They have heard you shouting, so they are not completely taken aback when they see you because they're kind of expecting you. You've been on TV enough that they know who the big spider guy is. And it's not the sudden shock of just rounding the corner and there you are. Though you do, as they're running past you, you do have one old lady look at you and then look over here at the apartment that you just, emptied. Why'd you have to save the hooligans first?
Because their apartment was the one that was on fire.
Yeah, I just left them there.
That's why you're not a superhero.
She actually laughs at that and keeps heading and heads to the window. Alright, let's see here. Then we are back to launch on the second floor.
Mm-hmm. So how many people are in this apartment?
Which one now?
This one. The one she was heading towards.
The adjacent apartment.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Actually, when you get there, that one's door is open. So hopefully they've already run down the stairs here.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
As you come back out of it, you see right here by the elevator, you see a man pushing a woman in a wheelchair, and they're sitting there hitting the elevator button. Like, repeatedly, like I was going to speed it up or something.
Okay. We should probably take the fire escape. I can help the lady in the wheelchair if you want to head that way.
Oh, can you get her down, chair and all?
I can't promise the chair, but I kind of hit the guy on my shoulder, kind of readjust him, and but I can get her out.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I kind of are we talking like a little old lady or just like a young paralyzed lady?
Middle age, but yeah, it looks like she's paralyzed.
I'm just gonna heft her over my other shoulder, and we're gonna go to the fire escape.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the life support system. You touch the lady, and suddenly she goes, "I can walk."
That's how life support works.
I'm kind of surprised the unconscious person hasn't regained consciousness.
He been coughing a lot, but yeah, he has not roused up yet.
Okay.
So as you rush towards the fire escape, you see this guy taking the empty wheelchair and basically pulling it down the stairs here in the center.
Is it like I guess it's a motorized chair?
No, it was just an old school wheelchair. But empty, he's basically running down the steps and
tell him
letting
to
it
push
rust
the
behind him.
chair. I'm going to tell him to push the damn chair to the fire escape, and I will take it down too.
Oh, okay. So he runs off that way.
No, take the chair with you.
He turns around, grabs the chair, and then heads that way.
Damn.
He's like, sorry. It's a high stress situation.
I'm carrying two people. What do I need to roll?
Give me willpower as you're dealing with this guy.
Nice.
Alright, that's a major success there. So yeah, with some prodding and some pushing in of doors and, in the case of Recluse, having to slap a guy around, you finally get everybody outside in the front of the building.
God.
Quite a few folks had managed to get out on their own. The building is pretty well engulfed by the time the police get there, or by the time firefighters rather get there. This is not a good part of town. The response time is not as good here as it is some places. Budget cuts had caused the city to close the closer fire department, so the one that responds is having to respond from further away. But they arrive. They start working on the fire. The police arrive. Eventually, a special containment unit shows up to take the superpowered individuals away. You see him basically put... After they wrap his hands, you see him put Sunslinger in this weird... It's some sort of weird tube. They put like a breathing mask on him. And then you see him flooding the tube with some sort of gas. Smoke screen. They basically clamp some sort of large manacles over his hands that you assume it would stop him from being able to produce his smoke and throw it out. You know, other than that, he's pretty well just shackled. The press arrives. They begin questioning you on what happened. What do you tell them?
Well, we could... That's a good question. I mean, we didn't do anything wrong here. I say we just give it to them straight that we ran into a fight between the MDM and 3 known supervillains, broke it up, the MDM got away, and one of the supervillains, during the fight, started the blaze. And then we rushed in, tried to get 2 people out.
And then the MDM crushed his hands, those freaks.
Oh, yeah, totally, that was them. Yeah. It was that Siping guy specifically. He's a real dick. Real dick.
So Unit is just going to stick with the police and give just moment-to-moment updates of where the other supervillain was running to.
They seem hesitant to act on this information.
I understand she is extremely dangerous, but we do need to know where she is to contact anything that can stop her.
When you go anything that can stop, he just kind of looks at the officer. Just kind of looks at you over the rest of your team, or at the unknowns.
Well, we also do want containment prep for when we do go.
Oh yeah. Give me everybody awareness rolls.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody, or just I get one?
You get one.
I think one was enough.
There you go, right.
I guess I should roll to see what the difficulty is for y'all to notice this. Okay, Anna does not, or Launch does not notice. Anna, how much talking to the press does Launch do this go around?
Not a lot, I guess. Because, I mean, Unison and Recluse was kind of handling it, I guess.
Giant Spider-Man, team mouthpiece.
He's very eye-catching.
Alright.
And what better news headline is there than Giant Spider Monster starts fire?
It's not how most of the press plays it, but there's this one guy with an awful mustache.
I would kind of like to kind of linger around the fire department folk and see who they pull out and, kind of talk to them and rest my hand on them to kind of help them out and recover from, exposure.
The unconscious guy you pulled out, they were concerned about him. He seems to have taken in a lot of smoke. And yeah, when you touch him, it's like he can suddenly breathe again.
Quick, keep laying them Jesus hands on people.
But when you let go of him, he starts coughing again.
Everybody,
Form a semicircle, everybody.
Restraining orders start rolling in. A couple lawsuits.
I couldn't help it.
But anyway, you're doing that seems to help them, recover from it a little quicker. The ones that just have minor smoke inhalation.
Yeah.
The unconscious guy has roused up by the time they leave with him. Unison and Myrmidon. You pick up on this. Zach, you hear some little girl that they're interviewing this one family, and you hear the mother and the little girl talk about somebody else helping them. But you don't think much of it, neighbors helping neighbors, beautiful thing. Unison and Myrmidon, though, you catch the description of the man that helped them. They describe how they're describing an older black man who just opened one of their closet doors and stepped out and got them outside through their closet door.
That's a dude from the mutant liberation thing, ain't it?
It's the man I told who to talk to.
You what now?
At the very end, I had to go when Novice, during the last episode, when Novice tripped and fell, he sent a projection that spoke to.
Oh, that's right.
See here, Grim Noir, and told Grim Noir to talk to Jordan Brain. But anyway, that's not what happened here. But it's most likely Grim Noir.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the description is just older black fellow in a black coat, hat. Yeah, it matches the description pretty closely. And the whole, got him somewhere dark. They stepped down into a dark alley. And if you recall, he was the only one of the militia that seemed to look
concerned.
Yeah, upset about leaving the burning building like it was. Okay, so the press talks to you for a while. A lot of the apartment dwellers come by and thank you. The fire department gets the fires put out. Several of the apartments on kind of the left side of the building where the fire actually was are pretty much toast. They're not going to allow anybody back in to gather any of their stuff until they've checked to make sure the building is structurally sound. But the majority of the apartments are going to have smoke damage, but, people will at least be able to retrieve their things.
Quick check. Are the guys with the duffel bag full of money still here?
No, they bugged out as soon as they hit the street.
I wish I had known that earlier. I would have had someone chase them down. Oh well.
Then the press can show up. Hey, why's that Power Ranger over there unconscious?
There are dumpsters, might I add. They're not going to open a dumpster.
You're going to keep doing that until someday somebody gets it on film. I'm just picturing one of your clones dumping the other, or one of your members dumping the other one into the dumpster.
Oh, there.
This just in: disposable superheroes. Well, you take this little peel, you drop it in the water, and poof, you have a superhero for 2 hours.
Someone didn't watch the Powerpuff Girls. That doesn't go out well.
Alright. So Tyler, give me another awareness roll as whichever one it was that was following Miss Rad.
Overshield. Ooh, that's not a strong roll.
Yeah, it's good enough
that's not
though. She didn't make a strong roll. Though that should probably been one higher, but You still succeed. So you have managed to follow her back to a fairly run-down looks like it was probably an old garage at one time. It's several blocks away in an even more run-down area than where y'all are currently at. I'm sure y'all have seen this map before.
We didn't use it though.
No, that is true. I did not use it. So as you watch her, she runs in. She goes to one of the little storage areas back here, tears open a crate. She's got what you easily identify. She's got a go bag hidden there, basically. Not just her. It looks like the entire team had stuff stashed here. But then she moves over to this desk, and out of the middle drawer pulls out a laptop, flips it open, and begins communicating with somebody.
Yep, time to commit this conversation in memory.
You know, she pulls up a program, types it in. Image comes up on the screen. It's a video chat program, but no video starts. There's just a icon that comes up, but the voice on the other end comes through, and she just starts filling him in on what happened. You know, they just got to town. They had gotten set up in the little safe house that he had arranged for him. You know, these mutants showed up. Started wrecking the place. You know, they're in the middle of fighting them when the Unknowns and U.N.I.S.O.N show up.
Alright, I'll go ahead and just say, on the other end with Unit, he's asked the police for a recorder. He's tapped it. It's just stating the sentences verbatim to have it recorded for himself.
She's basically wanting some money from this guy so she can bug out of town. He tells her if she's not able to complete the contract, he ain't paying her. And they're kind of getting into a argument / negotiation. She wants some money to bug out of town, recruit some more folks. You know, she's basically assuring him she'll recruit some more folks and come back to complete, to do the job. Give me an awareness. Something about this guy's voice strikes you as familiar.
Would it be partially investigation?
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, I'm glad I needed that. Need that extra +1.
Let's see how difficult this will be, because it's not... It doesn't sound like he's using a really good mic or anything, but... Oh, just barely. You can't be completely certain, because like I said, he's not using a high-end mic, clearly. But it sounds sort of like Bernard.
Do I know where Bernard is currently located?
He should be in jail.
Which jail?
He'd be in the local city jail, basically awaiting trial. He's not a powered individual or anything, so.
I currently have members of Unison available, so gonna go ahead and get one over there as fast as possible to double check on that.
Okay. So, which one of you drops? Oh wait, you already had one still hidden in the dumpster, didn't you?
Well, that's the one that's currently here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just having Skywatch walk off, and because it's gonna be faster in that mode, so Skywatch will shoot off.
All right, so that one streaks off. You know, the conversation does not go Miss Rad's way. The person she's talking to eventually, you know, just turns her down flat and breaks contact. You know, she curses. She slams her hands down on the desk. You know, the wooden top of the desk, you know, kind of breaks and cracks up. And the computer starts to hiss, and smoke begins to kind of billow out of the sides. Yeah, I mean, not a massive amount of smoke, but, you know. Clearly the thing essentially self-destructed.
So in their conversation, she said she set up this safe house, correct?
She doesn't say anything about where she's currently at.
No, but
the apartment was something he had set up.
Okay.
They'd gotten to the safe house that he had set up for him. But you know, it was just a cheap apartment, so.
Yeah. She will hear a voice behind her. So it sounds like you need a deal.
She jumps up, bumps the table, it goes flying. You know, her eyes are lit up, they're glowing kind of neon green. She kind of braces up like she's bracing for a fight. Who's there?
Yeah. Overshield, Overshield becomes visible because, hey.
She fires energy blast through.
Damn.
Yeah, you need to stop doing that. That'll make you public real fast. We need to make sure you're okay.
What do you want?
Well, one, I want to slam whatever dude was on the other side of that screen. Two, I was trying to get you out to safety earlier. I still want to make sure you're okay. It's the MDM's fault they attacked you. I also want to know what that contract was.
You don't last long in my business if you rat out employers. Current or former.
You don't last long in this business when you fight people that have assassins on payroll.
Who
If
has
we hadn't
assassins
jumped
on
in,
payroll?
you would have died.
Who has assassins on payroll?
Well, I mean, technically the MDM, but it's not payroll, but they are assassins.
If I bug out of town, they won't find me.
Yeah, because, you know, that'll totally work.
You don't know it will work.
Give me a will save, Taylor, to see if you can get her caught up in this conversation and that she doesn't just bug out.
I mean, I can state you can't run at a speed faster than I can chase you. I don't really care if you go to jail or not, but I want to make sure the guy behind you gets caught.
Alright, what is her willpower? Okay. Oh, was the 7 what you just rolled?
Yes.
Alright, she keeps talking to you. Well, what kind of deal can you make me? I mean, it's not like you can get, you know, time off of a sentence or anything.
I can if you slam the man who hired.
You're not part of the government. You can't guarantee that.
I can, however, talk to the MDM to not chase you to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, I saw you trying to talk to him during the fight. They didn't seem to be paying a lot of attention.
And none of you are dead. Yeah, the one crazy person in their group isn't going to listen. I know this. But it's lowering your opponents from 3 to 1. I know you're going to break your two friends out eventually. That way, when the fight happens, it's one of them against 3 of you instead of 3 of them on 3 of you.
Give me another roll. You try to convince her. How much information would I have to give you? Our employer has been anonymous.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. He sounded like a man named Bernard, who should be in jail right now. But he's well known for anti-mutant activities. What was the contract? Was it a hit, or a destruction of a building, or what?
It was to be multiple assaults on various facilities around the town, as well as jumping the unknowns at some point.
Well, that considering we put Bernard in jail, it does make sense he'd want revenge on the unknowns. Surprised he didn't add Unison to that list, but whatever. I guess since we're technically
Dude,
not
you guys do
neighbors-
like pep rallies. Who's worried about you?
I mean,
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is a
I guess.
hardcore killer supervillain, so you know. And y'all have been public for like a month or so, so yeah.
yeah. Fair enough, I suppose.
But yeah, she's like, I don't know exactly where all he wanted us to attack, you know.
It was going to be on a mission per mission basis.
Yeah, you know, some of it was mostly gonna be smash and grabs on some of the tech firms around here.
Was there a drop-off location listed?
No, he was gonna give us that information just right before the mission.
Understood.
Yeah, she's like, I believe the plan was we would deliver any of the tech we managed to get, you know, basically directly to a truck. We were just at an address, there'd be a truck parked there, and we'd load it. Now, are you keeping the rest of the guys filled in on this conversation?
Yeah, because Unit is recording, stating every sentence that's being spoken to the recorder with the police.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, the rest of the team will have Novice or Impulse, or they're in the room while this is going on.
Well, you're still out on the city street at this point.
Yeah, but asking them, is there anything is there information you guys could get? Do I need her to leave the laptop in peace to see if there's any kind of salvage that can be used?
It might not be the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, I mean, nothing else. Why don't you probably go through it, finding data that's on it pretty easily.
I don't know. I kind of feel like Launch has been having a bad time doing anything.
All right, so what you doing?
Well, I can't think of anything else right now. So, thank you for your cooperation. I'm sorry these terrible things have happened to you, but you're in a business where terrible things happen to everybody.
So yeah, you take the good with the bad.
But I will go ahead and ask, time out. What is her power set exactly that I've seen?
Clearly she's super strong. She's durable, and you've seen her firing energy blasts from her eyes. She's got this whole, atom on her, nuclear atom on her chest, radiation motif going on. So,
If I might suggest, if you think the supervillain thing doesn't work out, couldn't you just go into welding terribly inexpensively?
no, not exactly how those work.
Well, I meant your buddy with the firepower seems to be able to set things on fire pretty easy. Not hot enough?
No idea.
Alright.
I've given you my information. Can I go now?
Yeah, I was just trying to suggest options that were not murder-based.
All right, the rest of you, as he is recounting this conversation, are you just going to let her leave?
I'm not fond of the idea of a supervillain as powerful as she is just walking away. I mean, not like saying we should go kill her, but we should probably try and detain her.
Oh, I mean, once Overshield goes invisible, Overshield's just gonna keep following her.
All right, so you give the guys the address.
Oh yeah, once again, updates on location to the police on the regs.
All right, so while this talk has been going on, have y'all been heading that direction?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Is she the one that was fighting me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So they are. Have I stalled long enough for them to be a? Well, she does not run at super fast pace, does she?
No. And
So
she was
which
trying to be
means-
sneaky. Like I said, it's a few blocks away.
I travel quite quickly though, don't
I do too.
Yeah, and
So
you guys do have an exact location and description, probably.
And Zach swing. Y'all don't have any trouble getting a few blocks over pretty quickly. Since you're not trying to be overly sneaky with it. All right, now I thought I had just dropped somebody's miniature. Why did it go? Ah, there we go.
Yeah, this is about to be like a 5-on-1.
She tough. She can take it.
She's already hurt.
Yeah, she's had a little time to recover by now.
Oh no, you take Unit out of this. Unit's still for the police. You got Novice and Impulse, and that's it.
All right.
Because I have spread my members very thin this game.
Novice and Impulse. All right. And which one did you have already watching her?
Overshield. Be in the room.
But he's gone indivisible again, right?
If she's just about to leave, then yeah. Once she's completely done the conversation, starts to head out, that's when Overshield will pop. So if there's still a conversation going on, then Overshield will still be having it.
All right. You have just faded out. She picks up her go bag. All right, guys. How are you going to approach her? Wait for her to walk outside, or go in after her?
I'm waiting for her to walk outside.
We know which door she's going for.
Do it now.
We know exactly what door she's walking towards, since Overshield's just gonna follow her.
Okay.
So it's 5 superheroes just waiting at the door, going, "Gonna get him, gonna get him." One surprise round, 6 attacks.
They're all peeking around the door, Scooby-Doo style, one head over the other.
Well, yeah, that sounds like a plan. Not a good plan, but a plan.
All right, she seems to be heading for this. So arrange your guys as you want them.
How many floors is this building? Just one or two?
This is just one.
All right.
It was,
Riku's actually going to be right above it.
Okay.
Standing above the door on the
Yep.
wall. Can I have control of my characters?
What do I want launch? Launch is going to be on the other side of the door on the roof.
all right.
Roof buddies.
Yeah.
Is that the front door? There.
Yeah, it's the front. It's the door that's not a garage door. Yes.
Yep.
All right, so you two are taking, or two of Unison are just standing behind or standing next to the vehicle out front. It looks like a bust down vehicle. Don't look like a vehicle she's going to or anything. I'm assuming your indivisible guy is following behind her.
Yep.
These two are on the roofs.
There's just a countdown going on until she opens the door.
And Todd, you're just standing in front of the door, arms crossed.
Yep.
Alright, everybody give me initiatives.
Initiative was what again?
Your coordination, plus military if you've got it. Alright. Need to give her a turn. Okay. See what her coordination is. Alright. So she goes on a 5.
Oh, this is gonna be a sad fight for her.
Mm-hmm.
We basically all get a surprise round, then our regular rounds, then she goes.
Alright,
I
so
just gave her a deal and then they're just gonna curb stomp her.
her on a 5, Todd on an 11, Zach on a 9, Anna on a 9. Is that a 10 that you've got, Tyler?
Yes.
Arrange descending. Oh, that poor dear. That poor dear. Alright, top of the order is Todd.
Wait for it to come out.
You hear a slight rattling as the doorknob starts to turn. The door opens. She sees you. You hear shh, and she starts to slam the door.
We do unstoppable and we charge through.
Alright. Alright, so that's going to be a prowess from you. Are you going to use the unstoppable
Yeah.
to add to the hit or to add to the damage?
To add to the damage.
Okay. So give me
Good
a
choice.
prowess.
Good choice to add to the damage.
Alright, so give me a prowess roll, or gift of hands. Youch. Yeah, it's going to sting a mite. And your strength is a 9.
Yep.
You're giving it the +2. So that's an 11. Yeesh. Alright, that was a massive success. So give me a strength roll. Oh, no. She's got to give a strength roll. Hang on. Because you got a Since you got a major or higher, you have a potential for a. Because you beat her by 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You beat her by 5 or more, so yeah, massive. Slamming. Visitors. Alright, so your damage. Alright, so she got to make a strength check versus an 11 to avoid being slammed. Okay. So you run up on her, you hit her, and it's like she kind of braced up for it. You know, it clearly hurts her. The door just kind of disintegrates between the two of you. But you don't really do more than as far as moving her. You know, it's like she takes a half step back and catches herself. But you see her kind of having to shake it off because you mollywopped her pretty good. Unison.
Overshield's gonna pop up behind her. Yeah, forgot to mention. Only Unit really has the authority to make any kind of deals with anybody. Also, once you said you were gonna, kill them, they kind of marched over here. And it would take like 8 of me to stop that dude.
She just looks at you. Angry and a little disappointed.
What am I supposed to do? Stop Giant Rock Man?
Alright, so what are these two doing that, the two that can do something?
Are they able to shoot her from there, or am I gonna have to get them in better positions?
If you don't move, you get a better line of sight. I'm going to give her a +2 for the cover.
Alright. That's fair. Is there good enough?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Alright, there and there.
Yeah.
Novice will go ahead and shout, "Ma'am, we're sorry, but we know you're not gonna surrender, so we're gonna have to fire." They both shoot in.
Making individual attacks or working together?
2 individuals. Just to get kind of a
baseline gauge of how stout she is.
So there's first shot.
Alright, up against her coordination. Alright, first one hits.
It's on a 4 rank.
Does not seem to do any damage to her.
Oh, that's not good. Second shot.
That one hits her.
And they're base 4, so.
Yeah, clearly she's stouter than them.
Alright.
Recluse.
Alright, Recluse is gonna scurry along the wall and into the building.
Okay.
Still above her, and just try and web up her face.
Okay. Give me coordination.
How did you get in there?
Yeah.
Oh, she jerks her head to the side. You just get some in her hair.
And second attack.
This time you get a bunch of the web on the side of her face, but not in any way that obscures her vision or, really helps you any.
I have moderately annoyed her.
Yes, you have moderately annoyed her.
Ha! My ghost did a better job of annoying her.
Lunch.
I guess I'll hop down from the roof and I guess try to kick her in the face.
Alright. That would be prowess then. Versus her prowess.
I think she's cheating.
It is not
Well,
me, it is roll 20.
To be fair, you're hit it. You rolled the 2, he rolled the 2. You're both. It's not like you're rolling maxes against him or he's rolling maxes against you.
Yeah.
I mean, I rolled a max and it did nothing for me, so.
Alright, it's Miss Rad's turn. Recluse, you're on the roof or on the ceiling.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Have you ever seen any of the Superman cartoons or comics where he does the whole two-fisted dive into somebody?
Oh, I'm not liking where this is going.
But you're familiar with the move.
Yes.
She basically does that. She's trying to hit you and carry both of you through the ceiling.
Alright. Dodge.
Yes. Give yourself a determination point as she is using her unstoppable.
Alright.
Yes, it would be her prowess. Plus unstoppable for 2 more.
Hit her by 2.
She does go through the ceiling, but you get out of the way.
Oh, that would have stung.
So she's basically, she went out at an angle, so she's basically right about here now. Above the roof. You had not seen her fly up to this point. Now you know she can fly.
Uh-oh.
Myrmidon.
Uh-huh. Bitch, you flew off, didn't you?
No, she's up above the roof.
Not like I can reach up above the roof.
What's behind you?
Oh, I can't see. My character sheet's annoying.
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and stress he means the car. He means the car. Please don't randomly throw a member of Unison into a supervillain.
Randomly.
Look, Novice is a rookie. He's easily replaced. Just tell him to go stiff. Tell him to plank.
Be the list.
I'll ask him if he remembers the fastball special episode of Power Rangers.
Impulse looks at Novice, looks at you, and goes, "Use me, use me, use me."
He's begging for it.
Alright, so what is Myrmidon actually doing?
Yeah. Probably gonna chuck a car out.
Alright. But yeah, there's an old broke down wrecked car that, somebody's already taken the tires off of it. it's been stripped down, but the bulk of it is still there.
And it's about to be the most futuristic car available, as it can fly.
All right, which one of units bold? Oh, no, man. You guys don't actually have any kind of strength or anything, do you?
No, we are not super strong.
No.
They just have sweet kung fu moves.
Yeah,
You
we
wanna
are.
do a sweet
When it comes to
kung fu
physical
move?
fight.
You know, you can get on the car, I throw the car at her, you jump off the car and pop her one. Huh?
Sure, we can combine. Impulse is like, sure, let's do it. He grabs the car.
All right, Arab guy, let's go. Well, I need to throw it. Coordination?
Strength.
Yes. So Taylor,
strength?
so are you going to spend your next actions assisting him?
Yes.
All right. So if one of you assists him, because when multiple people are assisting, he's doing something, one person can assist him, but then you have to have two more to bump it up again.
Yeah. It's just him and Impulse.
Okay. Since you go right after him, we're gonna go. Usually you'd have to wait to the slowest person, but since y'all are back to back in the initiative order, that ain't gonna really matter. So
Yeah, it'll just happen, and Impulse won't do a thing on the next turn.
So both of you make
is
your
it
coordination
strength or
attacks against her dodge, which is also her coordination, because she does not have. Oh, wait a second. What does the athletics specialty give you? Is that one a bonus to dodge? Is that how that one works?
Dodging and basically anything that would require agility and all that fun stuff.
So it would help her with her dodging, and if she was trying to fly at like full speed at street level, it help her with her maneuverability. Okay. Ooh, she rolled max. Y'all's got to beat an 11.
I'm rolling coordination or strength?
Coordination.
Okay.
Will my martial arts add into this?
Are you shooting her or trying to punch her as you fly by?
Since I already have the added speed from the car, I'm gonna go something physical.
Okay.
Yes!
I realize when you can name every action, you might as well have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I've done with the FBI agents.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the car misses her. Because Todd got a 7. But Taylor, you nail her. Let's see here. And your strength is a 4?
Yep. My hit means nothing.
Nah, hitting her is like you're hitting a steel beam. Your fist stops so suddenly it actually yanks you off the car as the car goes arcing faster and you drop back down to street level.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, give me a coordination to see if you land, agilely if you just kind of flop to the ground.
But you look cool when you did it. That was the important thing.
Will my martial arts help in this? Technically, it should.
No, if you had athletics or something, then it would. But...
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I better give you a... Okay. You managed to land, pretty gracefully. Yeah, let's put you here.
Whoa. Impulse was the one that did the stupid thing.
Oh. That's the name, okay.
Impulse said, "That's a cool thing, I'll do it."
Alright. Alright, so that car is now gone. Oops. That was a mistake. There we go. It is now sitting on the roof of this building. Tyler, is there anything Novice wants to do?
Novice will infer the mighty Myrmidon and launch to see if launch can jump him high enough to get into a fight with her. And Overshield will just casually continue following invisibly.
Just in case she tries to get away.
Just in case there's a flight-to-flight competition coming up.
Recluse, you're up.
Alright, yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do. I guess I'm gonna try and, use my webs to, snare some bit of, rubble, whirl it around my head, and just shoot it at her like a slingshot.
Okay.
You can try to drag her down.
Oh. It's an 8.
Why don't you change names?
I forget.
You're bad.
And so your coordination is a foe. This is a dodge. So she gets her athletics.
Man. Alright. Gonna burn a determination point with my second attack.
Okay.
Tapping Blessed by the Crawling Gods. So that's a 7. Dang, I rolled lower than 4.
Yeah, I got a 1 on the dice. Nothing you can do with those ones.
Damn.
Launch, you're up.
I'm gonna go next to Myrmidon and look up and you need a lift. I mean, am I even strong enough to lift him?
Yeah, he is heavier than normal, but nah, he's not as heavy as like a full-size car or anything.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
So, do you want to go up there?
Sure, why not? What's the worst thing that can happen?
Alright.
Considering she's taken my best shot twice now. Yeah.
Well, it damaged her.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine too.
Oh, give it a shot.
Okay. So she just kind of looks really unsure and maybe a little bit uncomfortable about this, and she just kind of uncomfortably wraps her hands around his stomach and jumps towards Radioactive Lady.
All right. So what we're going to do is wait until Todd's next initiative. Then you'll both roll, and I'll just let whichever one of you rolls better will be the primary, and the other one will be doing the assist.
Okay.
Because, even if he's taking a swing at her, he still has your momentum aiding him, or vice versa. Let's see, Miss Rad doesn't know why you're trying to give him the Heimlich maneuver. So she's going to shoot an impulse because he just rode a car up and tried to hit her in the face. Well, did hit her in the face, but it's not that it hurt. It's just the principle of it. You shouldn't hit a lady.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm sorry. Wind that clock back. What?
Do what now?
It's a super villain.
Well, this is from her point of view. Everybody's the hero of their own story.
Wait.
Alright, this is her coordination. She is shooting a laser beam at you, or a beam of radiation at you. Her eye beams.
Radioactive beam.
Let's see. Athletics isn't going to help with this. Give yourself a determination point. As she is using her training.
So is that an 11 or a 13?
That is an 11. I added the...
Alright. Well, think old boy's gonna punch it.
Did you roll? Nothing's come up on mine.
No. What roll will I need to make?
It is coordination as you're basically dodging a ranged attack.
Alright. My boy's punching it. Lily just hitting it with his fist.
Alright, so that is a massive success.
Let's go ahead and just state the damage real quick.
Let's see, where was it? I know her punching was stronger. I believe it was a 5.
Alright. Does the massive success add damage to that?
It does not add damage, but you do have to, or was it a 6? Crap. I'm using slightly modified stats from somebody else, so I think her beam was a 5. Okay. And how much damage can you take?
5.
However, the massive...
That's why I'm real worried.
Let me see, where was damage? Alright. If an attack achieves a potential kill outcome and inflicts 0 or more stamina damage to the target, after resistance, test the full damage level against the target's strength. So you need to give me a strength check versus her 5.
Versus the 5. Cool. I got a 5. Great.
Failure or marginal success, and a straight 0 is a marginal, means no effect other than the attack's stamina damage.
Which it was 5 on 5, so he's still staying.
Right.
Or 5 against a armor of 5.
Yeah.
So.
A moderate success would have dropped your stamina to 0 and rendered you unconscious. A major or massive failure would have dropped your stamina to 0, rendered you unconscious, and on the following page and each page thereafter, the character loses a strength level. When the strength falls to 0, the character dies. Though you could prevent it from happening for 1 round with the determination point. So you have a nice big burn mark up your suit.
Yeah. Impulse looks slightly burned and less shiny. And just screams into the distance, yeah. Takes it, raises both hands high, and just shouts.
Somebody's an adrenaline junkie. And then it is Todd's go, which means it is also Launch's go.
What do I need to roll?
This will be prowess. Because it's basically a close combat attack. You're just jumping to get close to her.
Can I use a determination point with my offensive subroutines?
Absolutely.
And you said it was coordination?
Prowess.
Prowess.
Prowess, yes, prowess.
God damn it.
Oh, that's an 8.
I mean, that's an 8, but still.
All right. And this
There's
is
a lot of ones here.
Yeah.
all right. So this is her prowess. All right. So Anna does not get the assist.
Even if I rolled an 8?
Oh, that's right. I was forgetting about the +2 on there. You're right. That makes a marginal, which is good enough to assist. So Todd hit. So I'm going to assume that the assist will go to damage. And Todd got a 8, 9, 10. That's 2, so that's a moderate. So no knockbacks or anything. All right, Todd, your strength is a 9.
Yep.
+2 for Anna's propelling the both of you up there. So that's 11 minus her resistance. 11. And we'll say that both of you land on the roof. You catch her in kind of the solar plex as you go by. You know, she completely folds over but kind of rolls to the side and, you know, off your fist. So when you land, she's sitting there in the, you know, she's hovering kind of doubled over in the air. And her flight is extremely wobbly. You know, she doesn't fall out of the sky, but it's like she's having to put effort into staying up at all. At this point, yeah, there's panic in her eyes. She has realized this is a losing proposition. You get the impression that she barely stayed conscious after that one. And you know, if you look at the little health bar, you can see she just got a little sliver left. Unison.
Overshield will appear in the air with her for a brief moment to go. The deal with unit still stands. Surrender and we will do what we can to protect you.
She tries to say something, but the breath has clearly been knocked out of her, so she just gives you a rude hand gesture.
You do realize that's going to end up with you getting punched by the giant rock man again.
She does not respond to that.
Really didn't want to hit a pretty girl today. Well, minus the MDM chick, she's crazy, but like, Novice and Impulse look at each other and just, they're gonna do a combined shot.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be one T-blast, but it will be an assistance on damage.
All right, you have to make 2 rolls because they both got to make contact.
Well, one of them made contact.
All right. Well, she got to roll her coordination, so.
Hey.
All right, so that bumps your damage up to a 6.
It's rank 4, so the
Plus
assist
2.
will give it +2, so 6, yes.
Does not appear to do any damage to her.
Wow.
She has got some damage resistance.
This is not an opponent I can fight with only part of the team. Overdrive will stop at that shot and go, what? Why are you not just like a professional fighter at this point?
Won't let supers in.
I mean,
Recluse, you're up.
I'm gonna be doing a repeat of what I did last time.
All right.
Hurling debris up at her with my webs. And gonna burn another determination point because I'm blessed by the crawling gods. So that'd be a 10.
All right. Let's see. And this is coordination because you're throwing it at her. So that beats her by 1. All right, so that's a solid lick. What is your strength?
7.
All right. So that rock hits her, or a bit of debris. And she wobbles, but it doesn't seem to do any damage to her.
And here's the second attack.
All right, that's a major success. Again, it doesn't do any damage to her, but she has to roll versus a slam. And that is her strength. And give yourself a determination point as she's going to burn 1 to use her quality. I can handle this. So that gives her 7. Gives her a +2 on this resistance roll. She's having to roll versus a 7. Alright, she is not slammed. Launch, we're back to you.
What do you think, Zach?
Honestly, I do what y'all did last time. Just grab the Myrmidon and jump up at her. Because he seems to be the only one who's actually strong enough to hurt her.
Okay. One more time, Myrmidon.
Yep.
Alright, you can do the same thing as before.
Launch is determined. She gonna hit this MFer with another MFer. But yeah, to hurt her, Recluse and Launch could hurt her if they were using, if they used one of their qualities and boosted their damage, they could get through her defenses. Unison would have to have several members working together.
Well, I mean, the way we've been rolling, that doesn't seem likely.
Yeah, some days Roll20 doesn't like y'all. I don't know why. Of course, some days they don't like me, so. All right. Mrs. Rad's turn comes up. And she takes off like a shot. She has decided GTFO is the better part of valor. Then it's the Myrmidon's turn.
You left?
Let me see. Let me look at
We're about to have a stat-to-stat competition, aren't we?
Well, just a second. I just need to check something.
Okay.
All right. Anna's got a lot of leaping. She's got a lot of flight. But I'm going to say that y'all can still reach her, She's trying to run away while Anna grabs Myrmidon and leaps after. So this collision in midair will happen probably a block or two away. But go ahead and give me those attack rolls.
What was it again?
It is prowess. It still counts as a close combat attack. You're just having to jump to get close to her.
Load that time.
Not as low as that.
Let's see. Was the 7 yours, Anna?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you tied her, so that still counts as a hit. So you still bump. That still assists Todd. And his 8 is enough to hit her. And then see the 9, 11. Yeah. She only had one stamina left. So yeah, you leap up over her or into her. Todd hits her, gets a slam. She's unconscious, so she can't really make the resistance check. So she just pile drives into the ground. Just. Luckily, it's on the sidewalk and not into a building. Sidewalk cracks under her. There's a few pedestrians in the area, but nobody directly under her. And then the two of you land just a little bit further away.
Do the police have a containment unit prepped for this power?
About the time you guys back here at the warehouse or back here at the garage see her hit the ground like that, you hear sirens flare up, and from like one building over, the containment van comes running around the corner, like the police had parked there and were waiting to see what happened. So yeah, police are on the scene this time almost instantly. Now, there had been some discussion of trying to keep the computer. Is somebody going to try that while the police are here?
Yeah, Recluse is gonna really quickly dart into the building and stash the backpack, stash the computer in a little sack of webs.
Why does Recluse have a fanny pack? They're coming back, I swear.
They put it back. I saw it on the web.
But yeah, you have no problem doing that, as you didn't actually leave the building. You were throwing debris at her from in the building through the hole in the roof she made.
Overshield is back to being invisible. Make sure as little people as possible see her flying. Or see him flying.
See it flying.
Well, for a minute I was thinking of Skywatch, who's known to fly. But no one else on the team is yet.
Except for the unknowns, they know.
Well, yeah, but they've got clearance. Well, 2 out of 3 of them have clearance, and that's not too bad.
Alright, so the police lock her up pretty quick. They take just a real brief statement from y'all, basically just an after.
Because they basically already had the statement from us.
Yeah, they knew exactly what was going on here. It's just a real quick, they have to have the paperwork. It's just a real quick, hey, we found out she was here, we came here. They begin tearing through the garage pretty quickly, looking for evidence.
I informed them where the grab bags were, if there's still 2 there.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, they find the go bags, and there's nothing
incriminating in
go
bags.
It's really just some cash, some credit cards under a fake name, which is illegal, but not But there's not any like weapons stored in there. There's some spare clothes. Some not really a full disguise kit, but a few little things they could do to kind of change their appearance. Colored contacts, fake facial hair for the guys. let's see. But yeah, that appears to be all that they really had stored here were the go bags and that computer.
What computer?
You know, the computer you got hidden on your back. I don't know nothing about that. The containment guys move very, very quickly with Miss Rad. They don't even shackle her. It's literally they just pick her up, throw her in the back of the van, and speed off.
That's concerning.
Do you ask a police officer about it?
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, man. She's known to have plus 7 strength. There's nothing portable we've got that can hold her.
Okay.
They have got to get her back to the actual facility to have any hope of containing her.
Understood. Just recently we've had some activity that had fake officials swing by, so we wanted to make sure.
He's like, fake officials? What's this?
Well, just some people tried to get in, but they'd stepped in for a moment, started talking like they were, and then we got them out. But
Oh, okay.
it was just some people trying to get in, maybe there's a costume party nearby or something, but they had kind of just walked over. We're interested in what was going on. We were able to shoo them off pretty quick, figured out they were fake. But
not
with how
somebody
fast
literally
that was.
impersonating so much as just kind of.
Yeah, it was most likely just someone interested who didn't know what was going on. They just happened to look and got past a few people based on looks alone.
You know, they take a bunch of pictures. They climb up on the roof. They take pictures of the hole. They take pictures of the car body that's now sitting up there. They're like, I don't know who owns this building. They might appreciate it if y'all could, get the car off. Once they're done, taking the pictures and photographing everything.
Hey, any of our super strong people want to do that?
I mean, technically we can get it down, but there's going to be a mess.
Never mind, just leave it. The insurance guys can handle it.
Awesome. I'm very tired.
I don't know. You came out of this one without any injury.
I mean, it's been a pretty intense little couple sessions, though.
Running through fires is exhausting.
That is true. The heat alone. I'm trying to remember. Did you take any damage from the last one?
Why are you harassing Titten?
I don't believe I did. No, sir. Yeah, I'm still at full health.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any. I didn't put any damage on your token over there on the other page, so. So once again, the press shows up. It's mostly the same guys from the previous one, so they realize, you just tracked her down, and they ask how you managed to find her so quickly.
Pull one of the Unison guys aside and say, "Is it? I know you guys kind of got a policy going on here about secrecy, but can we tell them that you're the ones who followed her?" Or...
Since we have unit on scene, correct?
Yes.
Since the police have showed up, unit was with police. Yeah, unit will go over there. Recluse, don't worry. He walks up to the reporter. Yes. What was the question again?
He's like, I was simply wondering how, you and Unison and the Unknowns managed to find her so quickly after she'd escaped from the previous fight.
Yes, I remember impulse, based on the emotions, can track certain beings. Due to her current state at the time and the fact he was just in combat with her, sort of a hunting sense, he was able to detect and trace her.
They're like, fascinating. And they're just eating your lie up.
You're a father of lies!
You sit in a bat cave of lies.
You say of lice or of lies?
Lies.
I mean, lice could be there, too.
No, I've got a spider on payroll. Why would I have lice?
I thought he was talking to the spider.
Wait, you're paying us?
Technically, I'm paying Recluse with a house or an
Oh,
apartment.
right.
It's nice.
But you ain't paid the rest of those on squat.
Your interns. Get used to it.
Well, hold on. One of you, I don't know what your situation is. The other one of you is self-secure. Recluse is the one who's homeless, and I went, no, I don't want someone being homeless. Especially when they're risking their life on the daily.
Can't have a homeless
what?
superhero. Society might think the homeless are worth something.
Dark.
Well, no, it's like, I have enough money to keep one person from being homeless. Yeah, I'll keep the one who's constantly risking their life.
You said you had us on payroll. We want to know, well, and where
No.
checks coming in.
I said I had a spider on payroll.
Oh,
I didn't say I had y'all on payroll. I just said I have the spider, because spiders could eat lice, because lice are insects.
Now I'm picturing Recluse standing behind you, just picking them off like apes.
Yeah. I know him well enough at this point that I would not be concerned by that.
Because it means you have lice.
I'd be concerned if I had a buddy start doing that. God, man, you just ate an insect. No, I didn't.
He has a giant spider face. I wouldn't be surprised.
It was an insect. It had legs. That's how you eat it right off the ground.
Dracula dead and loving it, if you're wondering where that line's coming from. Alrighty. So really, I think most of y'all came through this one without too much injury.
I never got touched.
I was really kind of hoping Impulse would get squished good, though. I forgot about what level of protection
Armor?
they have.
Yeah. That's the saving grace of this team, is their armor is moderately stout.
Yeah. A 5 damage resistance is pretty good, actually. Miss Rad's 7 is, almost freakish. For all the good it did her. Now, had she punched him, it might have gone a little better for her. Alright, so once this wraps up and y'all pull back, Recluse, you have got the computer.
I say we all try and make it to Launch's apartment so she can start going through the files on the computer.
I will go ahead and, as Unit, veto that.
Yeah, I was.
Unit will quickly state, no, if we're accessing a laptop, we do not want to access it. If it can accidentally communicate to the contractor, we do not want any of our locations we live at compromised.
You know what? That's kind of fair.
Launch agrees.
Paranoid agent.
Well, I was thinking Unit and his group would probably have more resources than Launch anyways.
Yeah, Unit's looking at you going, do you have anything you can do to this? Because we've seen smoke come out of it, which means most of it's probably destroyed. This is kind of a Hail Mary sort of option.
Yeah, I would rather not be responsible for messing up whatever's left on it, so you guys have at it.
You can assist each other.
That would require trust.
What have I done to have y'all not trust me?
Well, it's more on your end.
No, I mean, you're
But
going to be
you trust Launch to work with you on a computer.
That computer has no information on Unison, so
In
yes.
your base, or wherever we're going to work on it.
Yeah, in an internet cafe, yeah, sure.
Okay.
They go to the local Arby's where the Wi-Fi is free.
Yeah. Just go
Basically.
sit. Starbucks. Everyone's still in their uniform.
That causes a little commotion. What are you guys doing? Oh, we're working on this computer that we took from a crime scene. Don't tell the police.
That's exactly what Recluse tells the barista as he orders a frappuccino.
Or you may be like one of those weird people that just sit outside in their car on their computer and use their Wi-Fi. You know they're not doing anything good.
That would require y'all to have a car.
Point.
I was about to say, somebody got us a car.
Y'all are all perched on the roof of the building.
Yeah, 3 y'all have movement powers. I'm just like, okay then. Launch is just carrying unit.
Alright. Alright, so give me, if you've got it's intelligence for sure. Plus, if you got any sort of technical specialty.
Investigation's gonna be the only thing that's sort of helpful for me here, and it's not gonna be on fixing a.
That's not really going to hit me with data recovery.
I'm rolling 2, right? Yes.
Yes.
I'm about tired of roll 20. Oh, baby.
It wasn't a 1.
That's a 2. Both of us rolled a 2. Everybody rolled a 2. A 2 for everybody. Look, I rolled a 2 before that.
Oh, Tony's like Oprah today, giving out 2s to everybody.
Alright, so.
So it was a 7 against the 7.
Can I use my last determination point?
Sure. And you can give it another roll. We're going to do this as a little pyramid test.
Okay. ETAI, I guess.
Okay.
So add a 2 to that.
11.
11. Yay. I did stuff. I contributed.
Do I need to make another roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ha! We all contributed.
Nobody rolled a 2.
Alright, this is y'all's second go at it, so I've got to re-roll as well. Alright.
I was going to be so mad if you rolled an 11.
So 11, 12, 13. Alright, that gets y'all up to a massive. You wind up having to take another laptop, which any of y'all probably own one, except Recluse. And out of the damaged one, you basically have to take the hard drive out. It's been physically damaged to some degree, but you managed to get it. You managed to get it working enough that you can run some data recovery programs on it. There's not a whole lot to get out, but you are able to find the video chat program they use was running through a Tor server, which is, of course, how Bernard was contacting Mott. Because, he was slipping them information on the location of mutants in the city. You're able to get basically her login information. So you could download that program onto your fully working laptop and try to contact this guy the same way she could, if you so desired.
Should we contact the guy, though?
Can we track his IP address?
You can certainly try, and being logged into her side of things would help.
I would like to wait a moment. Has my tracker on Bernard gotten there yet?
He has.
What's Bernard up to?
He is sitting on his cot.
Just kind of there?
You've been watching him for a while now, because it wouldn't have taken your guy that long to get there. So give me an awareness roll.
Bernard's a robot. It's gonna get weird.
As you're watching him, if a guard walks by, if another prisoner says something, from another cell shouts to him, he responds. Basically, if anybody talks to him, he responds to it. When a guard or somebody starts to walk by, he becomes active. I mean, like he'll start flipping through a book, or he'll get up and his cell has got a little sink. He'll get up, he'll get a drink of water. But when nobody's interacting with him or looking at him, he's just sitting. He's literally just sitting on the cot.
Is there a camera able to witness this?
No. There are cameras out in the
main foyer.
In the hallway. They can see the front of his cell, but they're not really just looking at him directly. He's not in like a low security, but it's not like super high security. He's a normal person. They're not worried about him being able to do anything super hinky.
So that's information to give out. Which means we don't know how to track him. Is there any resource we could access to help us out with this?
In what way?
Well, that's why I'm asking to the group, because I'm just like,
Don't have any ideas.
Nope.
because the unit's sitting there like, well, it'll act. It's he's just acting like a human when interacted with, but otherwise he's completely stationary. It seems robotic. And like amateur robotic at that.
Oh, I mean, if it's the easiest solution, it's probably likely that is the solution.
Unit pauses for a moment, looks at Launch, goes, "You're probably right."
Just grins at him.
There any videotape of him actually eating or using the bathroom? Because in a cell, if his cell has got a camera in there, then the toilet's right.
The cell does not. There's cameras in the hallways.
But I mean, he probably doesn't eat in the room. They have to eat in a common area, don't they?
Well, I mean, that's pretty simple because if the camera's not showing the toilet, it can just have a device to open, shovel it in, and then a hole at the bottom to let it out.
What I'm asking is, do you ever see him do anything that's, he gets up and interacts if he's seen or something like that? Do you see him doing human stuff like eating, using the bathroom?
While you're watching him, you see him get a drink of water. But again, it's as somebody was walking by.
But it's when somebody's walking by. Does he eat? Does he snack? Does he pee?
Well, I mean, if there's a lunch area or like a food area.
And keep in mind, you've only been watching him for about an hour.
Yeah. I don't have access to the cameras or anything.
The trick is, if he doesn't do little human things when nobody's looking at him, then he's probably not human.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at this point, the Bernard in that cell, I can agree,
Absolutely
is most likely not human. Most likely an automaton of some sort.
I mean, there's one good way to make sure, just, break into a cell and pull something off. See what happens.
I've got your nose. Wow, he's bleeding a lot for a robot.
Unit will look through.
Or since we're actually the local superhero team, you go to the prison and you tell them, because you do real simple tests that hell aren't even invasive. Hell, blood pressure is
It's a
drawing
shame that
probably.
X-ray vision or something. Okay.
That's a good idea. Like blood pressure or heartbeat.
Unit sits there.
Yep.
Well, if we could make him swallow a small LED light, technically we could see inside of him.
Yeah.
Don't know that the prison
Or
would
if
let you
they
feed
have a medical
inorganic
staff.
objects to prisoners.
Yeah, no, there's medical staff in prison. You just bring your concerns to the warden.
Yeah, I mean,
They have to the hospital.
checking out the Bernard bot seems simple. The problem here is it most likely has some way of communicating with Bernard. If we test that robot, find out it's fake, Bernard will most likely know it's fake at the same time. Know that we know it's fake at the same time.
But he'll know that you know that he knows that you know that it's fake.
Right, but as the moment he knows, we know. He hits
Unless-
his escape plan.
Unless Bernard is the actual robot.
Right, unless
Yeah.
Bernard has just always been a robot.
He could have always been a robot. He may be like one of the little things in Men in Black when you crack his chest open. There's a little alien inside, and we don't know.
Which raises so many questions about Mr. Steele, if that is true, but we won't know until we actually do go there and find out.
Is the agreement we go there and find out, rather than use the laptop to contact?
Yep.
Understood.
Well, there's enough people on the team. You can always split the team up. Because that's just it. If the robot is put in some kind of danger where the jig might be up, it might send a signal. Might be a signal that you can track.
All right, how do we want to divvy up?
Well, the Myrmidon is obviously a people person. So I'll go to the jail.
I think Recluse will stay by with Unison.
I would like to not go to the jail either.
Okay, in that case, I guess Recluse will go with the Myrmidon to the jail. Just because I don't want one person there with.
Best out of the world. Just because the spider thing is a
Two
spider
members of
thing.
Unison will go with him to the jail.
There you go.
Well, Unison can do both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so Myrmidon and some of Unison go to the jail. And everybody else stays on the roof of the Starbucks working on the computer.
Yep.
Alright, the folks working on the computer, give me another roll.
Just intelligence
Yes.
or intellect. Ooh. Ooh. All right then.
Finally, the fates are on my side.
Or at the very least, your baseline stats.
No,
Well,
she
I mean,
rolled.
that's the max roll.
She rolled a 6.
I see.
Taylor rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, and I still won. So shush.
Alright, that's a massive success. So, yeah, you're pretty sure if you contact him, you'll be able to trace through the IP. Or I should say, if you have chosen to contact him. I should have asked ahead of first if that's what y'all were going to try to do. But I got the impression y'all were going to try to contact him while they went to the prison.
Yeah, once we get acknowledgement at the prison that they're going to check Bernard, then we'd call. So that happens at almost the exact same time.
Okay. Y'all get to the prison. They're hesitant about letting 2 known superpowered vigilantes in. However, the warden is willing to come out and talk to you. You know, the regulations for this are very odd, so, you know. Because, after all, you have no official standing. even if people in this town are pretty friendly to you. So, Warden comes out. How can I help you, gentlemen?
I let him know our suspicions about Bernard.
Do you really think that's likely?
Yes.
He seems a little doubtful, but he is talking to a Power Ranger and a big man made of rocks, so.
Having a robot exist is not that confusing.
Having a robot exist is not odd.
It's a little odd. It's a racist robot, but.
So you hate all organic life? No, just the funky looking ones.
Just the ones that look like competition.
But we need the test run. And truthfully, you probably need us there if our suspicions are correct, because it's doubtful that, a group of norms can handle it.
All right. The warden goes, yeah, follow me. He's like, yeah, if it turns out to be some kind of killer droid, yeah, I would like to have somebody that can toss cars around on hand. So you walk back in. He calls ahead. Has the medical staff, kind of already meeting there. Y'all all meet up at the cell. Bernard's looking at y'all all like, what's going on? And actually asks, what's going on here?
Superpower blue going around.
He's clearly not buying that. Warden tells him,
I clearly didn't say it in a convincing fashion.
The warden goes, gonna do some quick routine medical checks. Nothing invasive.
Novice stands there. Hey, dude, you tried to shoot me.
Blue Ranger, get the jelly or the syrup. Which do you prefer?
When Novice says that, Bernard looks at Novice. My attorney has advised me not to comment on such things.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. So how does the medical exam go? Most likely passes, but...
All right. They strap the cuff right here. They put a thermometer in his mouth. Well, actually, I guess they probably use a little ear thing. I think doctors tend to use that one these days. Temperature comes back, 98.6. You get the blood pressure numbers. His blood pressure is pretty good. Both of you give me intellect rolls.
Oh my goodness. Can I go ahead and spend a determination point for Paranoia Agent? Because I'm pretty sure he's a robot.
Didn't you just roll a 6?
Oh, is that good enough?
And Todd just rolled a 6. And I rolled a 3.
Oh, sorry. I thought Todd rolled the 3 and you rolled the 6. That's my bad.
No,
Never mind. We succeeded.
I'm trying to think of what else they would test. I guess blood pressure. Both of you realize as soon as they rattle off the blood pressure that the blood pressure that's pretty much exactly average. Exactly what an average person's blood pressure is supposed to be.
Is it 120/80?
Yeah,
because it's perfect.
I couldn't remember what it was.
If his heart, if his temperature is perfect, then something's wrong.
Yep, both of those numbers the temperature comes out to exactly 98.6. Which, it's only an average, so most people vary to one side or the other.
Your blood pressure changes. It's rare that it's actually perfectly 120/80.
And it's even more rare.
Ask him to do 10 jumping jacks, then take it again.
he's not entirely certain what the point is, but the warden insists, and he chooses to cooperate. So, yeah, he sits there and he does, 10, 15 jumping jacks. Sits back down. Blood pressure comes back perfect.
Yep, it's a droid.
Yeah, because even the medical team would recognize this is how you make blood pressure change.
The medical team recognizes it. The warden recognizes it, and basically goes, "Let's back the medics up out of the cell right quick." As you're, Bernard is kind of watching all this. I didn't even realize. Give me awareness rolls.
I know the world.
I am aware.
Roll 1, still got an 8.
And y'all need to beat a 7. Y'all notice a heat shimmer kind of starting to come off of him.
Novice goes,
Everybody back?
"Oh, you're gonna blow up, aren't you?" And then Novice and Bolt start shooing everyone.
Alright, so you start pushing everybody out. Todd, what do you
do? Grab his mattress, wrap it around him, and is there any kind of door, window, anything like that to the outside?
No, his cell is entirely interior.
Shit.
Are we on ground floor?
No, you're on the second floor. So you look at so Taylor, one of your guys looks at him and goes, "You're gonna explode, aren't you?" And he just kind of goes, I think I am."
If he's top floor, still wrap him up, go out of the cell, go over the edge, because prisoners like that always have a balcony, and I go through the center of the floor. Concrete shouldn't mean a whole hell of a lot to me.
No. He doesn't resist as you wrap the mattress around him. So you basically run. You're going to leap off the balcony and try to smash through the floor.
Yep.
To get down to the bottom level.
Yep.
Because once he gets to floor, he can tunnel. He can tunnel into it.
Oh yeah, I thought about that.
Basically, get the bomb as far away as possible.
All right, give me a coordination. And this is to see if you are fast enough to get him underground before he explodes.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, the warden don't know what doesn't realize what you're doing. You knock several people out of the way as you're running through. Not damaging them, just rudely knocking them on their butts. You dive off the edge. The warden manages to turn around and look. Yeah, and sees you just kind of hit the ground and kind of. And it almost as soon as you get basically under the cement, he explodes. It's not enough damage to get through your resistance. It's just enough that all you guys in the building feel the shake. Feel a slight shake. Well, actually, what is your resistance, Todd?
I know my powers are 5. My alternate forms are 5, so.
Okay, yeah, that gives you a damage resistance of 5 then. So yeah, it stings a bit, but doesn't do any actual stamina damage. You come back to the surface, kind of the shredded, charred mattress.
Anything left of the body?
A few scraps of metal, a smell of burnt hair. Apparently, they used real hair for his wig, or for the. But a few little scraps of silicone, where they'd done the skin. Just enough to identify, this was some kind of machine. None of the interior parts are in one piece though. So, enough to go, it was a robot, not a dude with a bomb implanted in him or something like that.
Mm.
But not enough that you could reverse engineer the robot or identify where the parts came from or any of that. The warden immediately sounds an alarm. He realizes Bernard's long gone, if he was ever here, but still is an escaped prisoner as far as their procedures are concerned.
Impulse immediately shoots the medical team. I want to see the record on Bernard to see if his stats were perfect when he came in.
They look at the warden, and the warden's like, check it.
Novice is also walking the warden. Sir, I'm really sorry about this. We thought this would go a lot smoother.
He's like, nobody was hurt, and and we needed to know this, so All right, back on the top of a Starbucks.
Where we have pre-rolled this to be pretty decent for us.
Oh, yes, right. Y'all had already rolled that one up. So, you try to contact him.
And obviously we'll be using the no icon. Same way he does.
Yeah. She had her set up like that. All he was seeing was the, little atom logo.
Mm.
You hear his voice come over. Contacted me again so soon?
And everybody goes,
Hello?
How fast can we get the track done?
Fairly quickly. You probably need him to talk for just a little bit, though.
Alright, in the bottom, I'll be typing instead of speaking. Slight public location, text only, and then sending out, possible breakout possible. Do you want the job to continue if breakout possible?
Text starts coming at the bottom. Incredibly stupid to use a public location and an unsecure, well, see, her computer wouldn't have been using Wi-Fi at the base; it would have been using a cellular connection. But so he's like, a little dumb to be in public, but all right. Yes, if you can complete the contract, complete the contract. Payment will be delivered as agreed, as long as the contract is fulfilled. A couple of days. If this causes a couple of days delay, that's acceptable.
Yeah.
You have the first target.
Expected delay, 3 to 4 days due to during that fight there was attacked by MDM. Other superheroes were arrived. I do need to lay low for multiple days before attempting anything.
You get back acceptable. If delay is any longer, contact again.
Have we reached the point of contact necessary?
Yes.
For the track?
Launch, you have managed to, trace back the IP.
Okay.
So it breaks contact. You've got the IP. You start looking up the IP. Guess where the IP's from?
If it's from Steel again, I'm gonna be sad.
Still Applied Technologies.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, I almost liked him. Almost.
I mean, can we tell where exactly in the? I mean, which computer it is?
Is it the same IP as before?
No.
So it is now the public IP of Steel instead of his private server.
Well, previously it was Steele's personal computer.
Yes, that's what I mean.
But no, this time it is. I'm trying to think how much information you could actually have on its physical location within the building. Now, this one is a different IP, but it's still coming from the main Steel building.
Well, there's one way to, after everything shut down, there's a simple way to track, but it's a kind of brute force method. Because he has to have this communication app downloaded on whatever computer it is, and for immediate communication, we'll always have to have it. We could brute force our way through every computer just checking for that application, if Steel would allow it.
You'd have to go ask him. And it's after 4, so
Yeah.
with those two little bits of investigation, we will wrap up for the day. Hope y'all had a good time.
Yeah, fun. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And then next time, if events don't get in the way, you can continue your investigation into Bernard and Mecha Bernard.
I was going with Bernardabot.
I was going with Bernard Con, but okay.
Same here, actually.
Yeah, but you just watched Transformers movie again, didn't you?
Yeah, maybe.
He just paid $15 to go watch a movie he's been watching repeatedly since childhood.
I went and spent $15 on a movie that I own in every format that exists.
You never had
I
it on
like
Laserdisc.
you, Todd. I really like you.
Thank you. And I'm pretty sure that everybody who was sitting there had probably watched it too.
Yep.
What, you mean there was no shock gasps when Optimus Prime had that thing happen to him that I'm not going to spoil?
I mean, when he dies,
Spoilers.
movie came out in '86. If you don't know Optimus Prime dies in the movie by now, I can't do nothing for you.
Dying is basically Optimus Prime's thing at this point.
All right, let me cut the stream and then we can keep talking Transformers.